Hi everyone, today I will be showing you how I made Harley Quinn and Sonic the Hedgehog. Phase 1. Sketching. I start out by shaping out the body and which direction she's going to be looking at. I kind of want to have it in a side pose, so that way it looks like she's leaning on Sonic or Sonic's leaning on her back. But for now, I'm going to be focusing on how Harley Quinn looks and try and get her more defined looking than just the simple shapes. And I'm going to add her eyes and make her look a little bit downward because she's going to be looking towards Sonic. I then add the simple shapes of where her bangs are going to be positioned, and I'm trying to refix her face and try and make it look a little bit more rounder. And I'm going to try and add more detail to her bangs and add her pigtails. I continue by adding more detail to her clothes and her legs and making sure she's holding her hammer, just to give her a more dynamic pose. Now, I start working on Sonic and draw his face with a simple circle and adding a midline and the eye line to get a position of where he's going to be facing in what direction. I start drawing his eyes and try and give it more shape and definition. I continue drawing in some parts of his body to get a main idea of what he's going to be doing with his pose. And I'm going to try and fix his nose and the extra details of his face. Sonic's quills are rather curved, so we have 3 of them for the back of his head. And we're going to continue working on his hand. I'm going to make him hold a ring in the center of his hand while still giving out a peace sign. I continue by adding his other arm. I'm going to make his arm rest on his hip just to give a sassy, cool, epic pose. And I'm going to trace out the shoes and get a main idea. Since I'm drawing this digitally, I'm going to be flipping the 2 characters because I'm really not sure what direction they want to be facing. And I'm having a hard time with how I want Harley Quinn to look, so I'm going to sketch out different ideas of what I possibly want to do and see if it works. And I might just go back to the original one I had in the beginning. After much trial and error, I finally figure out the pose of what I want, and I trace that in, and we continue with our line art phase. Phase 2, line art and background. For the background, I want to give it a kind of crazy, random color look. So my main background color is a lime green, and I use hints of red and blue and yellow, and a little bit more of that green, and try and make it all work together, and give it like a paint splattered look. Also, I'm continuing with the line art and trying to make sure I trace over my sketch over a separate layer. That way, it doesn't ruin the actual picture or the background. If you're drawing this digitally, make sure you do the background on a separate layer. This will make it easier for you when you do your coloring phase. Phase 3, color in detail. So I use Harley Quinn's basic colors for her hair, skin, and clothing. And I'm going to try and also fix her hammer, which isn't exactly accurate from what I drew. And I'm going to go on a separate layer and make her hair more detailed, giving it an organic, more natural hair look. I continue to add details such as eyeshadow and that tattoo on her cheek, and I'm going to add some stripes to her pants. Now I start working on Sonic's basic colors with dark blue and skin color. And I try and get the colors for the shoes. I'm going to try and add his eyes in. Since we are near the end of this drawing, I'm going to continue adding shadowing to Sonic and Harley Quinn. I'm going to do some lighting for both of them and add extra details like makeup. I'll add a little bit more shadowing and write their names. And that way we're pretty much done. Thank you for watching this video. If you want to see more of my artwork, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And don't forget to hit the notification bell. Also, stay tuned to watch me make a cutout of Sonic and Harley Quinn in the near future. Until next time, bye!